We love gardening, and this year we have a cucumber plant that is a little bit of a try-hard, if you ask me. And it leaves us with a harvest like this every couple of days, and so we're having to figure out how to deal with this amount of cucumbers. So today we're gonna go over 4 quick pickle recipes and a salsa recipe to try and help us go through this Cucocalypse.
Cucocalypse. Oh!
Our first step is actually to select a vessel. I like these big jars. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a brine that's about halfway up.
Okay.
It's about half the volume of this. Then I'm gonna fill it up with cucumbers, and that amount of brine should then come all the way to the top. For each one of the recipes, it's basically 3 things to start.
Okay.
And it's a third and a third and a third. For the dill pickle recipe, which is like the most basic of all,
Okay.
we're gonna do 3 things. We're gonna do apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, and water. I'm literally just gonna eyeball it.
Sure.
Apple cider vinegar.
Ooh, shake it up.
Ooh, shake it up.
Yeah, get the mother in there.
And then water. And 2 teaspoons of salt. A good whisking. Pour that out into a saucepan and bring that to a boil. Our next step is to cut some cucumbers. Is the mandolin our friend?
When we stay aware. We just stay aware. Yeah, I love the little quarter turns. It's so important.
So you're gonna end up with it kind of tilted.
Yeah. So
Like
you
that?
just hit like a quarter turn.
So you just keep turning it. Whoop. So that you stay relatively straight and you get the most out of whatever it is that you're cutting.
But the
That
butt.
was close. Put the butt.
The butts.
Let's put the dill in now though, huh?
Yeah. Slap it.
Oh, I didn't slap the last ones.
You gotta slap them, man. Ooh.
So once that's at a boil, we can take it off the fire and just get it right on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it already smells so dilly.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call those silly dillies.
Each of our other little quick pickle recipes is basically the same thing. It's a third and a third and a third. While this cools off and is steaming, I'm gonna leave it uncovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's put that aside. Up first is dill. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah.
I love the crunch.
So this is bread and butter, water, sugar, and apple cider vinegar, and then a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Holy moly.
That's very good. You know, you could also have some finely julienned sweet onions in here.
Oh, yeah. That would be real good.
Yeah.
So this one is red wine vinegar, brown sugar, and water, and then a little bit of salt. Oh, I love it.
No, that's very good. It finishes very sweet. That'll be good with brisket.
Okay, so this one is white wine vinegar, honey, and water
Ooh.
in a 1-to-1-to-1
Okay.
with a little bit of salt and some dill.
Fantastic.
So it basically got a white wine honey dill pickle. It's all there.
I feel like it really highlights like the melon
Yeah.
cousinhood of the cucumber.
Okay, for cucumber salsa, it's a good opportunity to use one of your overgrown cukes because we're gonna seed it.
And y'all, the cucumbers get overgrown if you look at them and then like an hour later it's like, nope, much bigger now.
Yeah. Or you looked at it in the morning and then you came back in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Guess what?
it's a melon.
It's a melon.
And it really does take on more melon-y attributes. I'm getting hints of an unripe watermelon,
Yeah.
cantaloupe,
Yeah, same.
just from the smell of you peeling it.
Cut it in half. And we're gonna scoop the seeds. And do like a little, kind of a rough chop.
Sure. Because we're going to be buzzing it all up, right?
Oh, yeah. We be buzzing.
We be buzzing.
So once I got it chopped up, I'm going to go ahead and measure it out in weight, 8.8 ounces. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to match that with tomatoes and go up to about a full pound.
Now these are our little garden tomatoes.
Yeah, we're using tomatoes that also come from our garden. You can use fresh tomatoes. You can use canned tomatoes.
Sure.
Whatever you got to use. This little guy is called a salsa pepper.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
These little suckers are hot.
That's what that's what his tag said at the plant store. Salsa pepper.
Yeah, any pepper you got, jalapeno,
serrano.
If you're growing peppers in your garden, that's honestly the best thing to do.
Ooh, it smells good. That smells
Yeah.
like what jalapenos used to smell like.
All right, I'm going to cut up one red onion. Chef Claire says red onion is much better if you're going to eat it raw, right?
Yeah.
Lime.
Lime. Do we all know that the smoother skinned limes are juicier than the bumpy skinned ones?
I don't think I knew that.
Well, that's a thing to know.
What?
Yeah.
Let's see how much that is.
2 tablespoons exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to start blending it so I can make some room.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then we're
yeah.
going to add some cilantro. Of course, this is optional
Yeah.
if you don't like cilantro.
Sorry if you got the mutation
Yeah.
that doesn't allow you to like delicious coriander.
And again, stems are okay with cilantro.
Absolutely, because they taste like cilantro.
And now we've got kind of a watery salsa, but to counteract that, we're going to go ahead and throw in some tomato paste.
Heard that?
I'm going to start with just a big gloop, about that much. Teaspoon of salt. Well, let's go half a teaspoon, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, half a teaspoon of
Much
salt.
better to add more.
Yeah, we're going to whisk that.
It's pretty mellow after all the. Shut up. Okay. All right, cucumber salsa.
I already expect this is going to taste like super fresh and refreshing. We taste cilantro as like super fresh and green.
Right. If you don't like cilantro, just leave it out. Throw in some parsley, maybe.
Green onion, parsley.
Green onion,
Maybe
parsley.
like some like charred spring onions. But the cucumber really shines through
Yeah.
and gives the whole salsa like an extra fresh
Yeah.
melon. Like, let's go summertime. Hanging out outside with the fam.
Pork tacos.
Woo! Thank God we found these good ways to use our cucumbers from the garden.
Yeah. Because otherwise,
We would be SOL.
for sure. Say bye to the Kitchen Club.
Hey.
Thanks for hanging out, Kitchen Club.
Kitchen Club. Mahalo.